Hi everybody, and thank you very much for joining me for this tarot read. We're going to go ahead and get started here. And I'll let you guys know too, this is going to be a general read. So it may or may not resonate with you. That's just fine. You might even find that sort of bits and pieces speak to you. That's great. Take whatever messages feel right. Those are going to be the ones that are meant for you. We are also going to be drawing an energy card at the end of this read. Let's see. Joy and generosity. I feel healing in these cards today. I feel like there's some sort of a healing message that's going to come forward. I can already feel it in that generosity and that joy. It's like taking time to find joy in life. And oh, that's interesting. Okay, so I'll tell you guys what's coming through in the cards. This is not just a message from the universe that's going to be coming through here today. This is actually somebody stepping forward. This is spirit stepping forward. This is like somebody who's crossed over to the other side, somebody who's sort of changed. I do believe that it's like I said, it's a message of healing. It's a message of healing to somebody who's going through a time of chaos. That's why it's coming through, because somebody's having a really rough go right now. Somebody's having some struggles. I feel like uncertainties are huge. Worry, fear for the future, for what's going on. There's generosity. I do feel something positive like coming, like a generosity. I don't feel like this is just like a gift or somebody giving them money. I feel like it's some sort of something that's going to help with the chaos. It's something that's going to help, like a building block. It's something that somebody really needs. They're going to be grateful for. It's going to bring like a chance to breathe again. Because I feel like this person, like they really can't breathe. Like they're so stressed out about everything that's going on right now in their lives. Like they can't even take pleasure in like the daily little things. Because it's like weighing on them. Like I feel something really heavy weighing on me. I feel like that's what it's about. I feel like they actually have been, whoever this is who's passed over, I feel like, I don't want to say they pray to them, but they talk to them and like ask for guidance. They ask for help. And this person's listening. Whoever was lost, whoever has crossed over to the other side, they have been listening. I do feel like they're doing everything on their part they can to help to manifest something in this person's life. And I do feel like something this person has been asking for or wanting, whether this is guidance, direction, and opportunity, this is the generosity that's coming. And when I pulled this magic card, that was exactly what I felt, because that's what it's going to feel like when whatever this is comes forward. It's going to be like, oh my God, this is the thing that I was asking for. You know, like, how did this even happen? It's going to feel like magic to someone. Like I said, it's going to help to bring a level of stability into somebody's life. Is going to help to relieve some of those pressures. It's going to help them to sort of refocus their attention, because it's going to relieve some of the chaos. That chaos right now, I feel like it's so overwhelming that we really have trouble focusing on other aspects of life. And this might be family life or relationships with others, because we're so focused on whatever is going on here. It sort of takes priority. And so it's hard to see other things. I feel like this person, I don't feel like necessarily like they need to have patience. I feel like they've had a lot of patience too. And it's like they just need some relief. Like this person really needs some relief. It's like, when is this going to change? Because right now they're facing this chaos. They're facing this uncertainty. They're asking for help. I feel like they're being patient, looking for a sign too. I feel like this person is actively looking for a sign to see if their prayers are going to be answered. If that person who they've lost, who's on the other side, is listening. And that person is. It may just be taking them time to manifest this, but I do feel that there's going to be something manifesting, and it's going to feel like exactly what they wanted, because this person who's on the other side, this is where this protection card comes in. It's like they are trying to protect this person that they love, this person who's struggling. They are trying to help them. We have energy too. This energy card, this definitely belongs to spirit. I can see that extremely distinctly in my mind. Spirit trying to manifest, using all of the energy that it can in a way that, honestly, guys, I don't truly understand. but I believe it. I can see it in my mind's eye. I know it's happening, that this spirit is trying to manifest a generosity for this person, something that they asked for, something that will help to relieve the chaos and uncertainty in this person's life so that they can breathe again. They can find that happiness. They can find that joy. I see like a trust. Trust in the universe. Trust that your prayers are going to be heard. And that whatever is going on in this person's life, I don't want to say this and have it sound like it's insensitive. In a way, it's like purifying something. There's something that had to be let go of, something that was only holding this person back. I don't know if this was an idea, if this is a person in this person's life, or if it's a thing. It is something that had to be let go of so that this person would be free to move on to the next chapter. It's kind of like a ball and chain without this person realizing it was there. And we also have retreat. I do feel that retreat is a lot like the Hermit card. This is like this person sort of looking within, not just for the answers, for insight, sort of going, I don't want to say really going into themselves, but that spirituality deep inside and really relying on those things, because there might be certain things in the outside world that are too uncertain to rely on at this point in time. So they're sort of looking within themselves and their spirituality and their faith to be able to find those elements that they need. We have the Ace of Cups. It represents new beginnings, new cycles, creative new ideas. On the Wheel of Fortune, beautiful cards to get. See, and this is what I was already feeling, that there was something coming, that Spirit was trying to manifest some sort of a generosity that was going to help to turn this person's Wheel of Fortune. It was going to help to bring a change in their life. We do have the King of Swords here too. So this King of Swords, he's somebody who sort of values that truth, honesty, and integrity. He's somebody who's loyal and honest as well. I'd like to know where he fits in. On the Seven of Swords. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Whatever this chaos is that's going on in this person's life, this uncertainty, it's unfair. It's like this person moved through life. They did the right thing. They did the honest thing. And it's like they still caught the shit end of the stick. This is what these cards are saying, and this person feels like it's unfair. They're like, I moved with integrity. I moved with honesty. I always made sure that, I wasn't hurting other people, or I was doing the right thing. It's like, and this shit still happened. And it's like this, why? Why did this happen when I tried to always do my best? So this is something that this person is really struggling with. The Ace of Swords, though, does represent victory, and that's what I was already seeing in these cards. There's a change coming about. There is some sort of a change coming. It's like this spiritual protection that even though this person is in the shit right now, going through a lot of crazy stuff, it's like this foundation of good karma that they set for themselves, and their connection to the spirit who is trying to protect them will bring about a victory. It will help to manifest some sort of new opportunity, some sort of blessing that is going to help to turn their Wheel of Fortune and help to alleviate the stress. We have the Queen of Cups sitting over here. I do not get the nicest vibe off of this Queen of Cups. I feel like this is part of what this person's going through. This is kind of like where the chaos came from. This is where the uncertainty came from. I don't know if this is a relationship that's sort of coming apart. This is not spirit. This card does not represent spirit. This represents someone that this King of Swords energy is dealing with. And somebody who caused a lot of heartache. I feel like emotional, I don't want to say emotional abuse or emotional manipulation, but this person is extremely emotional. They give into that a lot. So they will start a big fight just because they're having a bad day. If this is coming to an end and there's assets to be divided, this queen is going to feel like, because her heart was broken, or because she's in some way, shape, or form, she feel like she was wrong. She deserves to have everything and leave this king energy high and dry. Like, she's just someone who doesn't step back and sort of look at things logically, look at things fairly. She's somebody who's just driven by those emotions. I feel like a wildness in this as well. Oh, interesting. We have the Judgment card here too. That is what this Phoenix bird represents. It represents judgment to me. Judgment is karma. It's getting back what you put out into the world. And this is going to be part of what's going on here. So this person moved with honesty and integrity. This crap that's happening, that this Queen of Cups energy is sort of putting forward on this King of Swords, it is unfair. It is absolutely unfair, the spot that she's put this person in. And I do believe that there are other forces at work, including whoever this spirit is on the other side who's looking after this King of Swords energy, is working to bring about a balance, working to bring about karma, working to bring about something that's fair. And we have the Two of Cups here. And the Two of Cups can represent that deep emotional connection. And this card is speaking to spirit and to this King of Swords, and this deep connection that they had that couldn't be severed. Even though somebody's on the other side of the veil, it still exists. Even though somebody's not in physical form anymore, it still exists, and they are doing their best to help bring balance to this King of Swords life. And that's who it is. It's this Queen of Wands. It is this Queen of Wands, and she is ambitious. She has drive. She's a doer. This is somebody, if you're going through a rough time and this person is your friend, your family member, they're going to try and do something to help you. Whereas if we were talking about, say the Queen of Cups, she's more emotional. She would be like emotional support in a positive way. But this is like, this person's trying to do. They're trying to do to help. They're actively working. And that's why I felt so much power behind this energy card. This very much fits this Queen of Wands. It's like actively working to try and manifest positivity in this king's life, to try and bring about some sort of help, some sort of balance. And we do have the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands is about building. It's about building. It's about partnership. I feel like this applies to this King of Swords and this person who has passed in some way, shape, or form. I don't necessarily mean that this is like romantic, but it's like this relationship that they built, this foundation that they built of trust, of mutual love. All of these things are going to come into play. Going to come into play in this person working hard from the other side to bring about some sort of positivity for this king. And there you have it. Justice, balance. This is part of what it is. It's like that foundation of trust, so that even though she's on the other side, she still wants to protect this person. She's going to do what she can to help this person find balance and find justice. We do have the King of Cups, and the King of Cups is definitely speaking to where this person's sort of at, like emotions. Emotions are running high. This person is having trouble sort of dealing with those emotions, processing those emotions. Things are very overwhelming right now. And that's why they're sort of leaning on that spiritual side. That's why they're in sort of like this retreat mode, like this hermit mode within themselves, and really looking for guidance, looking for help. We do have the Death card here. Death card is not, it's not somebody's going to die. This is transition. This is change. This is a chapter coming to an end. This is what Spirit is helping to manifest to. This craziness that this person's going through with this Queen of Cups energy is like, this needs to come to an end. This chaotic time of uncertainty needs to come to an end. And that's what this opportunity is going to bring forward. It's going to turn that wheel of fortune. It's going to bring this hurtful chapter, at least the chaos end of it, to an end. But then this person will still have to deal with sort of like the emotional side of things, right? That'll still be part of his journey moving forward, that person's energy in healing. And we do have the Queen of Swords here too. And I do believe that this is sort of bringing forward that energy. And we do have a couple of matching pairs. So that tells me this was a romantic relationship that came to an end. It doesn't mean they're soulmates. It doesn't mean they're a perfect pair. I got enough pairs here to tell me, though, that that's what this dynamic was. This was a romantic relationship that is coming to an end. We also have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is an emotional victory. I do feel that when all of this comes about, this person finally has some sort of judgment, some sort of balance, some sort of closure, this chapter coming to an end. It is going to be an emotional victory. It'll be the next step in them healing and moving forward into the new chapter of their life. We have the Devil card too here. So This Devil card is definitely going to be the emotional side of things. So anger and resentment are going to be extremely real to this person because of what they've been put through. Because this has been like crazy chaos, like crazy, lots of uncertainty, lots of worry, lots of fear because of somebody feels like they were wrong, just somebody's whims, somebody's inability to control their emotions and look at things objectively. It's like this anger has the potential to hold this person back from healing, to hold this King of Swords back from moving on with his life, from not just healing, but eventually perhaps finding love again, right? And not looking at every person he meets in the future through a filter of this one here, right? Because not everybody is like this Queen of Cups energy that he's dealing with. Not everybody is like that. There is somebody out there who matches him, who's going to have the same values, who's going to want the same things that he is, who's going to want to build together honestly and openly with him. So this is a process for him, not just enduring this crazy time, having patience, having faith that things are going to work out. But then once it does come to an end, once there is a conclusion, he comes out the other side, being able to truly heal, cut ties, and move forward and find positivity. We're going to draw an energy card now for this read. So we'll see what comes forward. Got these unicorn cards. We had a little stack come forward here. So we have possibility, compassion, expansion, friendship, polarity, and delight. So I do see a lot of healing in these cards too. I see a deep connection to spirit. Spirit on the other side. It's like this deep friendship, this connection that they had, whether they were family, friends, whatever that was. It's like this person, even from the other side, wants to help. It's like they're doing their best to bring about some sort of a balance in this situation so that this person can move on. It's like that compassion is still there. They had those roots, that foundation that they built in their relationship. Even though somebody's crossed over, it's still there. It still exists. And I do see in this possibility card, the future. For this King of Swords energy, the future, and that the future can be bright. It's going to take time, it's going to take healing, and then it's going to take sort of a willingness to let go and be open and be vulnerable again. And eventually, hopefully he will get to that point. We also have delight too, and this delight card is a lot like that joy. It's a lot like that happiness. It's like a chance to feel light again. It's a chance to not be burdened by everything that's going on. And that will come. Spirit is helping to bring that about. There will come a time where this is just the past. This is a distant memory. And somebody's able to find that delight and that joy in life again. Alrighty guys, I hope that you enjoyed that read. If you did enjoy it, please hit that like, that subscribe. It definitely helps the channel. It helps these messages to get out there. Have a great day guys. Take care.